Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa. This is Overwatch, and let's talk about D.Va. I'm going to give you some great tips, good advice, because I'm really good with D.Va. But what you've got to realize with D.Va, yeah, sure, she's a tank, but D.Va is designed to get into the backfield and do as much damage as she can. She is a disruption tank. She gets in there, she starts disrupting, and that's what she does. And that's what you can see what's happening right now on the screen. So this is Gibraltar, and we're on attack. This is a well-known camp position. You can pretty much guarantee a sniper, a bastion, a Torbjorn, somebody like that will be sitting on there. All you've got to do is use your jump boost ability, which is your left shift. Get straight in there. You have to be on top of people to do damage as well with D.Va, which actually, I've got a little bit of a disclaimer through this video, which, and you know, I'm honest with these videos. They're not super edited to the point of, like, I cut every single mistake out. I think it's good to have mistakes in there because, well, for a start, you know, I'm only human, and also I can learn from this as well. What I do a bit too much in this is I engage at a not a very good range. D.Va is close range. She's point blank. Like, that there was just, like, not clever. Yeah, sure, you know, I get the hit register thing, and it's fine, but I'm not actually doing any damage. Here, this is how you use D.Va to defend your allies. You jump onto people, you get in their face, and you stick up your intercept field. I wanted to say about 4 different things at once there, but it didn't work. Now, I knew the mech was going to die there, so I'm like, right, they're all together, let's just chuck the mech at them. My ultimate was up, and obviously D.Va's ultimate just makes the mech explode, which is really good for area denial, but you've got to get out of the way. You absolutely have to run out of the way, because it will kill you, and you don't get much time to get out of the way. Now, my mech's been destroyed. That's not the best, because I've lost a lot of mobility. But I still managed to take out Zenyatta. Her plasma pistol is actually really good. She's extremely vulnerable when she's in this state. She's only got 150 health. And she gets burnt down really quick. She's got quite a long travel time on the projectiles on her plasma pistol. But I think it's a laser pistol, whatever they call it. I like to call it a plasma pistol. It reminds me of the plasma projectiles from Quake or something, although moving a lot much slower. She's still very potent, but you can't get hit. When you're in the mech, though, she completely changes. She's not a long-range engagement hero then, or medium range. She's point blank. She's got a shitload of health. Well, a shitload of armor, a bit of health, a shitload of armor. And you just go in there and you trade with people because you know you can take the hits. The only thing with D.Va is she's never normally with the team. Here I am because I'm pushing the payload forward. But when you push forward and push into the back lines and focus down their DPS characters or their squishy characters, you can even focus down the tanks to some extent. You have to rely on your mobility to heal yourself. So you need to know where the health pickups are. You need to keep using your left shift. And you need to get into the health packs. Because if you don't, like, look at me now. I'm so far ahead of the team. I'm like having a 1v1 with Lucio. The team's starting to come in, but I've dived out. That was, again, a little bit of a mistake because Lucio broke it down there. So he used his ultimate. You can see I had his shield. I could have carried on. But what I noticed is nobody was standing on the payload. I'm like, come on, guys. You've got to get the payload. Also, this video was recorded before Bastion was nerfed. So he's actually a little bit more powerful in this video than he is currently. Well, actually, Bastion does more damage now, but he's got less survivability. But yeah, D.Va, she is a backline diving tank. Her ultimate... Actually, I think in this video, her ultimate takes a little bit of time to charge. No, we'll check that, actually. I think it does. Her mech, when she's out of the mech, I don't think she was getting the charges. Like, it wasn't ticking the charge. And they've actually changed that now, so when you're outside of the mech, you do naturally just gain ultimate charge so you can get back in your mech. Because D.Va needs to be in a mech. So I could see that Genji was up there, and he was having a bit of, you know, having his way with one of our dudes. That's not on. So I dived into it and got stuck in to help our guy out. That's a very good use of the ultimate there. I dived in, I dropped the ultimate down, pushed them off the objective, because we don't want them pushing the objective backwards. And also, it's in an area where it's a good chance I'm going to get somebody. Now, D.Va's ultimate, I think a lot of people view this as a massive bomb you can fire at the enemy and it'll do a load of damage. Yeah, it'll kill anybody, right, if it blows up on them. But it takes too long to detonate and people will get out of the way. Like, can you see how I'm just totally bossing the issue? I've got 47 health, but I know I can keep going in. Because you've always got that safety net of when you do get killed, or the mech gets destroyed. Oh no, actually, her ultimate is passively charging there, so maybe this was after the patch. But it doesn't matter. the points in the video still stand. She's extremely powerful in the mech. When she's outside of the mech like this, you have to be careful. And you'll see in a minute, I am not necessarily too careful. Or rather, I'm a bit unlucky. There's no way I could beat a Genji. And also, I was running into a room there where Junkrat's ripped tire was about to come through. So I was dead either way. That was annoying. Like, it really annoyed me, that was, because I was on like a pretty good kill streak. I felt like I was doing work, and then I lost my mech, and it was... Although, I think it was a fairly good trade, because I did take out quite a lot of their team and make a mess. Now, Gibraltar, on attack, is one of those maps where I will always play D.Va if I can. At every point in this map, there is somewhere where D.Va is effective. Like, right now, you can watch this. I'll fly over the top. I think I'll fly over the top. Yeah. You can fly over the top of this and drop down. This is where they spawn. Now I'm behind them. This is where D.Va needs to be, behind them. Well, there's Bastion. What's he doing? I'll just drill him. Goodbye, Bastion. He's never going to beat you. Grab the health, because you know where it is. Keep moving around. Now, I know that, like, I can see my team, and it's like, again, their long-range engagement. I shouldn't be doing that. I should not be firing at people. I got a 1 elimination, dear God. But like this, nobody can really beat D.Va in close range. None of the tanks can, anyway. Unless they've got ultimates available. You know, if Reinhardt hits the ground in front of you, hammer down style, you know, you're dead. This here is a great... I think this is one of the best examples here of using D.Va. Yeah, my ultimate killed them, but I'm so far in advance of my team. I'm basically where they're spawning. I've kept them there, and I've dropped the ultimate. And that... Obviously, they're like shit, and they've got to run away from the ultimate again. It's just... You just have to get it into... This is quite funny. Get it into your head that D.Va is not... She isn't a tank in the sense of a tank. She doesn't stay with the payload. She doesn't stay with the team. She's very self-sufficient because she's highly mobile. But you've got to be careful that you don't jump into positions where you're going to get killed. And if you can keep getting behind the enemy reliably, you're going to do work. If the enemy don't want to deal with you, or if they want to keep people behind to deal with you, then you're kind of doing your work anyway. And again, like you always say in these videos, this was a bit over the top, Winston. I mean, okay, you know, what the hell? I mean, it took his time to kill me. But like I always say in these videos, I really... When I play these heroes, each and every single one of them is pretty much like, wow, I can really see what I can do with this hero, and you have a really good time. I mean, that was a really good game with D.Va. The play of the game is just the bomb at the end, I think, the ultimate. So, I mean, it killed 2 people, and then I jump out and kill Soldier, I think. Yeah. Well, I get the majority elimination on Soldier, it looks like. D.Va's a great class. She's a great hero, but you have to realise that she is not somebody who's going to put damage out at range. You have to be point blank, and you have to boss the issue. Boss the issue. Christ. You just got to dive in there, ladies and gentlemen, and do work. Words to live by. Anyway, I've been Silos, guys. This is Unit Lost. If you like the video, then like the video. Subscribe to the channel for more Overwatch content. I hope this video helped you, and I'll catch you next time. Toodaloo.